Welcome to Handicrafts A to Z channel stream. I think I'm more or less back online, and we'll do it will be Tuesday and Thursday streams every week, maybe on weekend as well. But so far, Tuesday and Thursdays are the dedicated days for Handicrafts A to Z. I've got other channels that I'm streaming on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So I got spare day Tuesday and Thursday. So what I'm doing today, since we have the Nowruz is just 2 months away, and I've got a huge demand for Temaris. Usually, probably last year I explained we have the kind of the huge plates with sweets and wheat sprouts to celebrate the Nowruz. And just before Nowruz, we celebrate the 4 Tuesdays. So it's starting from this month. It starts on 21st of February, and it starts with water. That would be the Temari for water. Actually, I got some already finished. Let me show you. So I've done, let me get to save the screen time, streaming time, decrease the screen quality. Doesn't really help with the overheating, but at least. So I've done the water. This would be the water. This would be fire, and I'll finish this during this stream. There's also wind. I thought about doing this one, the blue cross over the white one, but then I thought about making the swirls on blue, and that would be anchor pearl cotton, multicolored, so it will imitate the whirls and wind blows in every direction. And then usually we have the usually we don't have the fourth third Tuesday. Usually it comes on Nowruz itself, but this year we have the earth, and this will be celebrated with daffodils. And the Nowruz itself, it will kind of gathering all the celebrations. We do dye eggs with red paint, red, brown, blue, whatever the colors, and that would imitate the egg, just like you do on Easter. We have the same. I think the Easter tradition comes from the Zoroastric, which is celebrating Nowruzes from. So what I do here now, I've already done. The amount of rows here will be 9 in total. So I've got 2 pale, it's a kind of cream colored, 2 rows of gold. Then I'll do the 3 rows of kind of pale orange, the carrot orange, and then I'll have this, well, the makers declared this one as the pomegranate, but I don't see why it is a pomegranate. I think it's dark, really dark orange. So there will be 3 rows of pale orange, and I usually, as I told you, if anyone was watching me last year, I prefer to make the stitches the color by color. So if I stitch in gold, I do all the stitches in gold, and if I do the pale orange, I'll do all stitches in light orange, and then move to the dark orange. This way, I don't know why and how it works, but it really saves some time for some reason. I don't know why, but I really counted and the difference can make from 2 to 15 minutes, depending on how many colors you use. And so, since I have to make, my plan this year is to make 300 temaris, and I will probably more, because last year was 300, but I had made only 140 something, 148 I think. So this year I have to cover this year and the last year, so I have to make really a lot of temaris for my customers. They're still demanding some more and more, and there will be lots of different patterns that I'll be doing online, just because it's boring to make it a whole day, and by the end of the day I need to speak to somebody so I can chat while I'm working, talking nonsense. Well, at least I'm talking. The required 8,000 words have to be spelled out somehow. And since I'm just talking to a dog, and just a short call from my family, just to make sure that they are okay and that I'm okay, and have to wait till Novruz, so then they will come here and I will see them without me driving into city for 1.5 hours. They'll be driving, so I'll be sleeping. I'm a nighttime driver because I'm scared of heavy traffic that we have in Baku. It's just a little bit less scary that it happens in India daily or something like that. But the traffic in Baku is really a disaster. So I'm driving at night. So I have to wake up at 3 a.m., start the car at 4, arrived into city at 6. And then for 2 days, I'm just walking like a zombie. And I just can't wait till they come here to visit me so I can sleep well, and I can spend some quality time with my kids and my husband and my cat. Well, I have to get the medicines because I got allergy to cats, and my husband has allergy to dogs. So we kind of got both and had to move into different houses until we have pets, unfortunately. And there's no way we can get rid of them because the pets are for life, for their life. And it's unfortunately it's too short. So I've got this 3, 3, and 3. So this is the leg where I started. So yeah, this is the fire Temari. So once I finish, I don't know if I can see the whole mess on my desk. So all these Temari have to be finished this week. And once I finish that, I'll probably do one of the lotuses, the one I made the markup just before the new year. I will have time to do this. As I say to myself that I have a plan of 300 something temaris, so I will make the number of temaris per of the month days. Say if January has 31 day, I'll have to make 32 temari, 31 temari, and then I can allow myself to work on the more complex, more beautiful, more colorful, and less popular patterns, something that I can keep to myself. And once I do that, I'll be back to stitching the commercial temaris, and then again do the number of days in a month, and then take a break and do another temari, and so on. And this way I'll be able to first rest from this routine work, and at the same time I'll be able to do the personal stuff, the personal temaris, or more expensive ones. So we'll kind of combine, so I don't pull myself into the stuff that I do really like and I skip the commercial bit, and I don't get stuck in the commercial and get some work done for pleasure. So this month, this is the Temari number 27, and so hopefully by Thursday we'll do something. Either we'll do swirls online, or I will do the lotuses, because I bought myself a really huge batch of anchor threads, and they'll be kind of the colors of lotuses shading from one to another. Got the something like this, but on this ball. So that will be the big boy. So that will be either I will start either this week or next one, we'll see. But it will be something like this. I haven't decided which colors to use. I'll probably use the opposite colors, like blue, orange, or yellow and red, and it will be like 2 blues, 2 oranges, and 2 yellows, because it's the CD8. So obviously we have six squares, and it will spread the colors on that. But that, as I said, that would be once I finish the commercial batch. So you can stay tuned and see how things are getting done here in my mess. My husband usually calls my work desk rat nest. So I got all the mess here hanging around. Well, from his point of view, it's a useless pile of mess, pile of garbage. But as we all know, that's the most needed stuff for crafting. And of course, I will be doing the weaving. In fact, I've got the one stole that already almost finished. I have to do the hemming and then cut it online, remove it off the loom. The most exciting part when you finish the weaving and just remove the work, remove the cloth from the loom. The sound of scissors, like cutting it through. So it will be lots of fun. Yeah, so this year I'm planning to do as much work as possible online, so you can learn more things. And as you may see, I've got some beading here. That will be done as well. In fact, I already have, once I finish with the basic stitches and everything, I'll finish this one. Everything is almost ready. So just a couple of number of days, maybe 5-6 hours to finish this. So that will be done online as well. But first I have to do the simple tutorial for the beading, getting this to this stage. And once that and everything with the leather lining and stitching it around will be done, I will do the rest of the batch together with you so you can see the ideas, see the color combinations, and I hope you will find this useful. So yes, making one temari a day is quite boring. One or two temari. Sometimes I make 3 temaris, and obviously since I'm sleeping for 2-3 days a week, I'm traveling to city on Friday, and I spend the day with my family Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I'm traveling back. These 3 days are lost for crafting, so I have to make like 2 or 3 temaris a day, and sometimes I take a break because I don't want to do anything. And that's it. So this one is actually the second temari that I'm stitching today, and I've spinned about 1, 2, 3, 4. I've spinned 2 blue, 1 dark blue for this one, and I've spinned another 3 black ones. So I was doing a lot of work today, spinning temaris, spinning maris, and tomorrow will be the day of stitching. 3 more to make so I can spend more time on the fancy ones. And just as I said, most of the time that my customers are buying it for the Nowruz, so January and February are the busy months, and then I get some days of rest in summer, and then back to Christmas and New Year. And Rudy, he was, oh, congratulations, burping. He just came back from the street. No, from not the street, from the garden. We have got the fenced area, really high fences. So he's doing his business in the garden, and he just walked in, and now he wants to go back just because he spotted some cats outside. And I don't know if really camera can show the difference in colors. Maybe it's a nice the as they call it in Turkey, the ombre effect or gradient. So I'm finishing this one. So I've got both sides. This one is 3, and just a couple of more stitches, and I'm finished with the pale orange. I don't know if you can hear it, but he's just sitting and huffing and puffing just behind my back, reminding that he's the center of the universe and I need to talk to him, not to my phone. He's so funny. So I've done this part. And now the only thing I have left is the bright orange, 2 rows of bright orange. And you will see how the color will stand up. Oh, you see? Did you see the nose that grew just right under my armpit? Yes, he just wants to go outside, but no, not anymore. He just came back. So as you can see, the flames are actually coming out really quite nice. And with the second row, it will be absolutely outstanding and really flame-like. It's not really visible on the camera because obviously camera and the lighting is important to see the shades Believe me, this is real fireball. So just let me add the new thread. I wonder sometimes if I can use this color pattern for the lotus. Что? Нет, уйди, 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 уйди. Honestly, he just came back from the garden 20 minutes ago. And I just can't stop laughing. Oh. Now he's on the barking part. Then he will start pulling my back, scratching me with his paws. And his paws are huge. Ай, больно. His paws are huge. Что? Иди, на место. На место. Иди на диван, быстро. Быстро на диван. Быстро. На диван. Давай. Иди, садись. Сидеть. I got 3 minutes of quietness. Well, I hope. Now as the second row starts forming, now the real flame is appearing. So if you're planning to make this color pattern, use the light cream, gold, light orange, and dark, there's a tangerine orange, and maybe pale carrot. I don't know what would be the colors. And the obi would be made with this color and a bit of, I'm using this red Kaplan thread, which is the polyester with the metallic thread inside, just to give the red sparkles on the obi. And it's really the looks like the small campfire. So bright, so vivid, so live. I don't know if you can see that on camera or not, because I turned the screen almost to 0 so I can save the time of the camera. I don't know why, but this camera is overheating all the time. So I got 35 minutes to stream. So I'm reducing the energy cost, energy waste, and overheating as much as possible, so I can have at least a couple of more minutes. We'll see how much many minutes I can stream. It's cold. It will start overheating at about 28 minutes, and by 34 minutes, and will start screaming that it's overheating and switching off. So I have to usually cut the stream at about 33 minutes before it crashes and doesn't save the stream online. Well, hopefully you'll be able to see that after the stream is over. There's a couple of times this YouTube didn't save the stream. It was really a shame, but it did. So this one is remember, this is the last top row. So I'm moving to the next one. So we've got one layer overlapping like this, like a braid over here. We'll see how much stuff I can manage to do tomorrow and on Thursday. If I'll be streaming with another commercial Mari, or I'll be streaming with the Mari for pleasure. We'll see. Because tomorrow evening I'll be streaming on Irish Crochet Lace channel. If you're interested in Irish Crochet Lace making, you can find me on Irish Crochet Lace by Alena Salimova. And there I'll still be doing basting. I started this basting the motifs to the template at just before the new year. I haven't finished it yet because it's a big skirt and I'm quite of big person, so the skirt is really big one for myself, and I have lots of motifs to stitch, and so the surface is really big, so I'm still basting there. And we're talking about lace and crochet and dogs and Ireland and lots of stuff. So almost finished, almost got the last semi row to be made. I'm usually not mistaking with the amount of threads to finish the row, but sometimes I do. And I have just a little piece enough, luckily, so I don't have to waste the yarn. So it's 27, got 5 more minutes, and I hope I'll be able to start doing the obimaki. The knot is hidden inside and locked. That's it. So I'm wrapping maki from the skein. I've already shown that in a video a couple of weeks ago. And just repeat 1 inch from the needle. That's why I always hide the ends and start the ends at the equator, so it can be covered with maki, with obi. That's it. Secured and ready to wrap. We got 3 more minutes to stream. guess I'm using this yarn for too much. Have to go shopping before our local shops run out of this yarn too. Yes, I already have to cut the usage of the red thread, because that's the half the skein. That's all I have left, and this was the last skein in the country. So I'm looking online to buy it. I haven't found it yet because apparently this is discarded yarn, and I have just look for small online shops that still have them in stock. And if I'm lucky, I will probably buy a couple of things so I can continue to work for the year, and then probably move to, well, I have to find another yarn. Well, I do have it, but it's kind of artificial silk, and I show that as well. And I'm not really a big fan of that because it's easy to snap, and it's very heavy twisted, and it doesn't, well, it does have a nice sheer, but I don't know, for something that inside doesn't bring me joy of using that thread. So I have to buy search for something equivalent to this one that has enough colors, and that's it. The rose finished. So I'm actually managed to do the Temari except of the Obi Kagari, but that would be done in 2 plies of this thread, just a normal zigzag, crossing zigzag, to keep the Obi Maki in place. Let me see. Yeah, it's overheating already, so I guess I have to stop streaming. Thanks for joining me tonight. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on Thursday at the same time, which is 6 GMT with no daylight time saving. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Bye.